Hey everyone, Chrono here once again, back with another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So with Rajang just around the corner, we can expect Capcom to do an event for us where we get to fight the Rajang itself, as well as a number of other events coming up in Monster Hunter World Iceborne around October 10. Now Capcom themselves have already created an event page for the PlayStation, showing us the details as to what we can expect with the Rajang DLC release coming up this October 10. Now, as we all know, for the most part, the main focus of this particular DLC event is the monster Rajang itself. So this is going to be the main focus of this particular event. However, if you look into the page details of the event, you will also get to see that not only is Capcom planning on bringing us the Rajang in Monster Hunter World Iceborne in all of its glory, it's also going to be bringing in yet another region for the Guiding Lands itself, which is the Volcanic region. Now, for those of you that don't exactly know what the Guiding Lands is, or you just need a quick refresher, the Guiding Lands is basically a locale that's split into 4 different regions, which represents the other locales in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now, having said all of this, as of the current moment, only 4 of these locales are represented in the Guiding Lands. The 5th locale, which is the Elder's Recess, is going to be represented as the Volcanic region when the Guiding Land expansion comes up alongside Rajang on October 10. So this means that any monsters that we usually see in the Elder's Recess, but not anywhere else, will now be available in the Guiding Lands as well. So definitely an update that I can't wait for, because this means that certain monsters that we don't usually get to fight in the Guiding Lands will now be available in that area. And of course, alongside this, each area in the Guiding Lands, whilst they represent a specific region of the new world, they don't necessarily look exactly alike, meaning that the layout of the Guiding Lands version of the volcanic area is going to look very different to what we're used to. So I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. Now, alongside this, there is one speculation that I want to make really quickly, just because of the fact that there's a new region in the Guiding Lands, which could potentially mean that if we start leveling this particular region up, a rare monster could potentially spawn. Now, for those of you who are not this far into the game right now, or not this far in the Guiding Lands, heavy spoiler warning. If you don't want to know more about the Guiding Lands at this point, I do advise ending the video at this stage. I do apologize. But for those of you who are not bothered by spoilers, or you're pretty much far into the Guiding Lands itself, as we all know, each region of the Guiding Lands has a rare monster spawn when you level it up to around level 6. So this means that a specific monster will spawn in the Guiding Lands once it reaches level 6, and this is basically an RNG monster, meaning that it doesn't spawn straight away. You have to try a couple of times before this particular monster shows up. Now, in the Volcanic region of the Guiding Lands itself, the question is the rare spawn gonna be the Rajang itself? Or is it gonna be a case that it follows the other regions themselves, and that this monster is either going to be a subspecies or a variant of an existing monster in game as of right now, and that's going to be the rare spawn that we see in the game. So it's a very unique question because of the fact that Capcom themselves are expanding the Guiding Lands itself, and as we all know, each Guiding Land region has a rare spawn in it, which is usually a subspecies or a variant, or in the case of the Rathalos and Rathian, they are rare species. So I'm really curious to see as to what exactly is gonna spawn in the Volcanic region of the Guiding Lands once we level it up to level 6. I genuinely cannot wait to know what this monster is. Is it gonna be the Rajang? Most likely. Could it be potentially something else? Possibly? I don't know. I genuinely don't know, because of the fact that the Rajang itself was represented in the Ancient Forest region of the Guiding Lands during the trailers, but they also showed it in the Volcanic regions of the Guiding Lands during the trailer. So which one is it? Is the Rajang itself gonna be your monster that represents the Volcanic region as its rare spawn? Or is the Rajang gonna be more along the lines of a generic monster that most, if not all, people can fight, especially in the arena? And then the Volcanic region will have a secret monster that we don't know about that Capcom sneakily stuck into it. Now that is pretty much it for me for this video. Now, the speculation side of these things is just speculation, meaning that they're not facts. So please don't take that really seriously. I am not saying that there's gonna be a new monster spawning in the Volcanic region. This is just a speculation. In the most likely case scenario, the Rajang will be the rare spawn of the Volcanic region, but there's always room for potential when it comes to Capcom themselves, when it comes to surprising the players. So I really want to know what it is that Capcom has in store for us this October 10. Now that is pretty much it for me for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.